As you can see on this side, I've now, opened it so you kind of see how it looks inside. Succulent and yes, juicy. Succulent and juicy. Oh my freaking gosh. Look at that. On the freaking go. Wow. Look at that. Oh. I want you to welcome yourself into my world. So, what's good? My name is Come Valentine, the creator of Live to Make History. And we are entering the fridge, as you can see. And what am I doing? So I want to take you through how I make tasty chicken. Always remember, I always tell people, always remember to put your raw chicken at the bottom of the fridge so you don't contaminate anything else on the way up. Remember, health is truly wealth. So I'm going to show you how to make tasty chicken. And what you're seeing here is I've already marinated this chicken. So I marinated chicken last night, and I'm going to take this out of the fridge. I'm going to show you how to make tasty, quick, on the go chicken. Let's go. So what you are seeing here is premeditated. Yes, I already pre-planned this. So this is pre-marinated chicken, right? So it's been in the fridge for about, let's just say 16 hours or so, because I like my chicken to be tasty. But if you are on the go and you don't have time to marinate chicken, you don't always have to marinate your chicken. You will always just literally just do it on the go. So you're probably wondering, what is in here? What's in my marinated chicken? I keep it always really simple. We have onions, we have all-purpose seasoning, we have mixed seasoning, we have fish seasoning, we have a bit of salt, we have a bit of barbecue sauce, we also have a bit of lemon, and just basically different variety of all-purpose seasoning. For example, this is an example of seasoning, just has different types of seasoning in there. I always say, find and work what's best in your fridge. Everybody's household will be very different. Like you must have some kind of seasoning or something in your household, but if you don't, those are an example. If you don't want to go too much, you can just add salt, a bit of pepper, a bit of onions, and just add maybe a little bit of seasoning, and let's just put it in the fridge. But if you're literally like you don't have time, you want to do this now on the go, then you can still make it happen. But this has just been premeditated. So it's been in the fridge. This is going to go straight into the fire. So what I'm going to do is I usually boil my chicken. You're thinking, what? Yes, I boil my chicken. This is something that's been in my family for years and generations, and it's brought down to me now. So I wash my chicken first. Check the previous video for that, how to wash and handle chicken and wash your hands. Then I marinate the chicken, then either put it in the fridge or I either do it straight away. So I always boil my chicken. You will see in 3, 2, 1. If you are confused what I mean by boil your chicken, you literally just put it in the fire. Yes, put the heat on, and you literally just put water in there. I like to put kettle water in here. Why? Because it's already hot and it boils much quicker. So let's just go. You want to be here in minimum. You want to be here in a minimum amount of time, but still get the most out of your meals. Let's freaking go. You want this to boil for about 10 or 15 minutes. You don't want it to overboil. Why? Because remember, we're still going to cook it again. Yes. The reason why we are boiling this because it also packs and adds flavor into the chicken, and of course it makes it cook to a point where there's no blood. With me and my family, the way we cook, we like the chicken to be done in a way where there's no blood anywhere dripping out, and of course it tastes 10 times better. Do you boil your chicken? Have you ever boiled chicken before? Let me know. But we boil our chicken, so this is gonna be here for about 10-15 minutes. Let this boil thoroughly, and yeah, let's go. Adding to what I just said previously, we literally like our chicken to be done to the point where it's cooked thoroughly without it being too dry. That's why we always boil our chicken. So we cook it, we marinate it first, then we boil it, and then we cook it in the oven. So yeah, let's freaking go. About 5 minutes in, as you can see, boiling away. Just gonna stir this now. As you can see, let's freaking go. Woo. It's been about 15 minutes now, so remember, we don't want to cook it too long. You don't want to cook this too long, because we're going to also put this in the oven. I've already preheated the oven in advance, so I'm going to take this out to cool down. I'm going to add more barbecue sauce to it and then place it straight into the oven. Let's freaking go. Alright, so literally just putting chicken from here to here. Keeping it really, really simple. Let's go. Oh, jeez. Sit. Keeping it really, really simple. You want that tasty chicken? You're gonna get it. Alright, so as you can see, I'm literally gonna add barbecue sauce just for a little more flavor right as I'm speaking. Let's freaking go. Oh, a bit more actually. So one thing I always recommend is using gloves, because you literally just taking the chicken out of the fire, so it would be hot. So I always recommend to just use gloves if you want to, you know, marinate it real quickly, get the flavoring inside real quickly again before we put it back into the oven for the final time. Let's freaking go. Oh, yes, 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 yes. So as you can see, like really, like realistically, who wants fried chicken? This doesn't take that long. Let's go. That looks freaking good. So we've got the baking tray. We have some foil there too to protect it so it doesn't stick. You can either use this or you can use oil if you don't have, you know, foil. Great for healthy fats. If you want to use olive oil, that's fine. Yeah, just placing it onto the baking tray as I'm speaking. Succulent, juicy chicken. Chicken is now going in the oven. So this will be in here for about 20 minutes, 25 minutes, not too high heat. So let's freaking go. Adding on to what I said before, this would usually be in here for about 15 to 20 minutes, but that's on a high heat. But we're gonna slow cook this. We've got time, so we're gonna slow, gradual cook this. So this might be in here for about 45 minutes on a slower, lower heat, so it cooks and gets the flavor into that chicken. Get in, mates! Alright, so this chicken is literally done. Just took it out of the oven. As you can see on this side, I've now, you know, opened it so you kind of see how it looks inside. Succulent and yes, juicy. I've added, yes, a little bit of honey, just so you can kind of see how I've just drizzled it all over to make this chicken succulent and juicy. Oh my freaking gosh. Look at that. On the freaking go. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Succulent. Oh. So, let's go out there and let's continue to live. Let's continue to live to make history. Why? Because you and I, we honestly, food is life. We have one life. Let's freaking go.